Hello everybody and welcome back. This is EDS here bringing you episode 7 of my Pokemon Heart Gold walkthrough. Thank you for joining me again today on a wonderful Pokemon adventure. So, PKX time. I didn't alter anybody in my party except for the Eevee, which also actually turned out to be female to begin with, so that was good. I did not change the nature. Well, you can see the 3 question marks over its dex number. That shows that it's not supposed to be in the game yet. But you can actually, in the regular games, you can trade for someone who does have a Leafeon at this point in the game. So let's just say I did that. I took our Abra and made it an Alakazam. I took our Nidoran male and made it a Nidoking. I made it a special base Nidoking with Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt. Obviously, Alakazam has Psychic, Shadow Ball, Charge Beam, and Hidden Power Fire. I took our Hypno, or Drowsy, made it a physical Hypno with Zen Headbutt, Thunder Punch, Brick Break, Ice Punch. Took our Nidoqueen from Nidorina, or Nidoran female, make it Earthquake, Poison Jab, Fire Punch, Shadow Claw. Took our Sudowoodo, which was originally male, made it female, gave it Adamant Nature with Rock Slide, Earthquake, Wood Hammer, and Ice Punch. Changed its ability from Sturdy to Rock Head so that Wooden Hammer doesn't do any damage. And of course, we have our star of the show. We have our little Growlithe here. Now, I don't know off the top of my head where to get a fucking, a Firestone. So I just added one to my bag, and I'm gonna wait a bit before I actually evolve the Growlithe. So my Growlithe here has the moveset currently of Flamethrower, Hidden Power Grass, Aerial Ace, and Crunch, with max investment in special attack and 158 IVs in attack, with the other 100 going into speed. So before we can even take on the Ecruteak City gym, we actually are going to have to go to the Burn Tower. In the Burn Tower, we're going to encounter those 3 motherfuckers at the bottom of the stairs here. Before we do that, we're going to get targeted by this guy. This guy's name is Usain. He's on the trail for a Pokemon named Suicune. Why he can't just tell if he looked down to the basement and saw fucking Suicune there, I don't know. We gotta come over here and talk to Morty. He'll tell us about Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. And then we come up here, and our rival Cuntnut decides to try to fight us. So let's go ahead and tear his ass again. He will never beat us. So we got a ghost here, and I'm going to crunch that ghost. That's a dead ghost now. We got a Bayleaf, and I got a fire type for that. Flamethrower that bitch. We got a Zubat, and I got an electric type for that. Thunderbolt that bitch. Oh yeah, we got a Magnemite. Oh my god, I got nothing for that bitch, but I do have a Leafeon. And this Leafeon can dig. Die. I wanted to give Leafeon dig despite the fact that I don't really like 2-turn attacks, specifically because of the fact that it doesn't really get much else in the way of coverage moves. Alright, so here's the thing. Before you set foot here, if you want to shiny hunt Raikou or Entei, if I'm correct, anyone in the comments, please correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, their shininess and nature are predetermined right as they leave this tower, before you ever actually encounter them in the wild. If I capture Raikou and Entei before I fight the Elite Four, they're going to be on my team, and replacing of Arcanine and Ampharos. And I will try to catch them. You can bet your ass I will. But, again, if my theory is correct, if you want to shiny hunt them, save here, and then go hunt them down. I'm not interested in shiny hunting since I have PKX and I can shiny them anytime I want. So I'm just going to let the guys run off. And if you're wondering why I didn't mention Suicune in that little thing, it's because you actually catch Suicune later as a static encounter where you can shiny hunt for it. Which I might actually do for a separate video for the main channel. Still not sure about that. Let's go ahead and catch this coughing while we're here. Weezing's not really my preferred type of poison Pokemon, but whatever. I'm going to ignore all the trainers in here. There's no real reason to come back to the Burn Tower once you've come here once. But there is reason enough to go to the next gym. So, what I'm going to do... Now, an interesting thing about the Ecruteak City, the Sorry about that. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, that's that cough. I haven't been talking much, but I wanted to record some stuff since I got some time. Oh, God. Anyway, interesting thing about Morty's gym here. Morty's gym, its gimmick is the little torches throughout the gym. Now, as you can see, you can't see anything. This is because I actually have to go into the configure option and literally change the, not the display mode, I think it's the high resolution 3D renderer, and I have to actively disable the 3D renderer in order for this gym to actually be visible. So, that's kind of an issue with Desume, but whatever. So let's just go ahead and get rid of these guys really fast. Don't have to spend any longer in here than I have to. I'm probably going to go after the legendaries Raikou and Entei on my own time. And I died. Extra sensory, goodbye. And I have only one revive. Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, if you fall into the little wavy, toxic-y, swirly gunk down there, you will be transported back to the beginning. Which is why it's important for these lights and shit. It's really dumb, and I don't like the gimmick of this fucking gym. I really don't. It's not a bad gimmick, it's just I personally don't like it. Because once you're done, the light goes out. And then you gotta navigate your way through the pathway just by memory, which is irritating. Luckily, with my Growlithe being able to bite these old ladies' ghosts to oblivion, I'm not too concerned about this. I did that because if you take one more step forward, you end up cutting off your pathway and you gotta go around anyway. So we'll bite more and more until we kill everything in sight. And challenge Morty. I can't say Morty's name without thinking of Rick and Morty anymore, and I hate that show, and it really bothers me. Morty is also a very forgettable gym leader. I'd have to say that only 3 of the gym leaders in the Johto region are actually memorable. It's kind of dumb. I don't particularly care for any of the gym leaders in the game. I mean, I like the gym leader Claire, mostly because I think she's kind of attractive and I'm a pervert. But other than that, not really much else to say about her. She's a total bitch and she's Lance's cousin, but that's about it. That's about all she's worth. Okay, we're gonna do this song and dance now. Alright, bite, die. Bite, die. Leafeon's faster than his entire team, so it's a much easier Pokemon to fight him with. But this is where we get access to the TM for Shadow Ball, which I almost always give to my Evolution, because every one of the Evolutions, with the exception of maybe Umbreon, can use Shadow Ball effectively. Actually, no, scratch that. Umbreon and Leafeon, because of course Leafeon is a physical attacker, Shadow Ball is a special attack. Now before we leave, we actually have to go into here. This is the dance studio, the dance theater. The reason we have to go in here is because of this fucknuts. This motherfucker. You mustn't push such a respect on crest on me, blah blah blah. So this here is the 3rd of the Kimono sisters. But the reason we're coming in here is not because of her. It's because of this guy. We have to take his ass out. And once we kill him, he runs off. Blah, blah, blah. She thanks us. And I walk down, and this right here. So this gentleman right here will give you the HM for Surf. Do not leave Ecruteak without getting that HM. Otherwise, when you need Surf, you gotta travel all the way back here. Also, before you leave Ecruteak, go west or east to the Lake of Rage direction, and right now this gentleman here will pop out of this cave, bump into me, and give me the HM for strength. You can literally go through the entire game up to the point, Shadow Claw there by the way, where you get access to, sorry. You can go through the entire game up until you get access to fly without having either of those HMs. I've done it on multiple occasions. Don't do what I do. I'm an idiot. Don't be stupid like me. Be smart. Have a Snickers. Fuck, I don't know. Now, I could go directly to the Lake of Rage, quell the shiny Gyarados there, and then deal with some shit with Lance, where Price's gym is. But I actually, even though I have that opportunity, I try not to do the gyms out of order. It's just kind of my personal preference because it prevents me from getting confused and doing a bunch of zigzags across the region. Huh. So this dude talks to me about the fucking stuff Pokemon Safari, which is not built yet. I don't even know when it gets built. I've never even tried using it. So we got a couple of random trainers in our way between us and Olivine City. And once I get to Olivine, I'm going to take care of the lighthouse there. Because we have some other things to attend to as well. Super Potion, healed up fully. I think I'm going to wait until I get to Jasmine before I evolve my... Oh shit, I forgot. Electric types are pretty much Flaffy's one major weakness unless you give it Hidden Power Ground. I don't want your phone number. I don't like your Pikachus. So here we are in Olivine, and then Cuntnuts decides to walk out and tell us that the gym is pathetic, and he's all pissy about the fact that everyone's all fucking boo-hoo, this and that, everything sucks, blah, blah, blah. I'm a brooding teenager, fuck you. So let's go ahead and heal our Pokemon. And again, that fucking graphical glitch, I swear to God. I hate that glitch. I really do. Alright. Now before we leave, I'm gonna go over here to the lighthouse. And you actually are gonna have to go all the way up to the lighthouse twice before you can fight the Olivine City gym leader, Jasmine. Which is dumb, but whatever. So I'll actually add him because he's a decent trainer. Noctowl gets pretty good experience. Most of the Pokemon in here, since this is a port town, will probably be water or flying types. Which is why I have my Flaffy out in front. He wants our number 2. I believe eventually he ends up having a Poliwrath and a Politoed for his Pokemon when you fight him for the final time. Now we have to actually go to the right here. This guy has a Growlithe. I could have used Power Gem, but that works just fine. So let's use it this time. Flaffy technically doesn't learn Power Gem. It's Ampharos that does, but I decided to give it anyway just because I wanted it now. There's a rare candy for you if you need one. Come through here, go up these stairs, go up this ladder rather, go up this ladder, go past this guy with a Poliwhirl. Fucking Hypnosis, you dickwad. Die. And we can go around him and go back up these ladder and then talk to Jasmine. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there's a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood, but that's across the sea and I can't leave Amphy unattended. Basically what she just told us is get Amphy medicine, please. And because I absolutely love Ampharos as a Pokemon, I am absolutely going to fully willingly go get Amphy medicine and at the same time take care of the fifth of the gyms. Yes, the gyms in this game, they run pretty quick actually. There's not a lot about the game that involves the gym stuff. Some of the stuff you're going to be doing the most is honestly, fuck, die. Okay, let's just activate a repel because this ocean is pretty much exclusively tentacles. Okay, what? You were not turned around. You literally turned around the pixel I turned. Whatever. I'll fight a couple of these guys anyway, might as well. It's free experience. But so yeah, so at this point in the game, you can actually tackle all the next 3 gyms in any order you really want. But I see no reason at all to do that. I just tackle them in the order that they are said to be on the, like on Cerebi's website. You know, the game goats you into going this specific direction, so I figure why argue with the game and just go where the game wants me to go, for the most part. Besides, the Johto region is only 2 pieces. Is in 2 pieces, rather. Get out of my way. Ah, fucking tentacles, I swear. Alright, so before I leave, I'm gonna heal. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here into this pharmacy. We'll tell this gentleman about the lighthouse. If you don't talk to Jasmine and Amphy before you come here, he will not give you the medicine. Do that beforehand. Now also what's interesting is if we come up here, you see that? That's the Suicune that ran away from us earlier. Now granted, we still can't catch it. We have to go to Kanto to catch that Suicune. But you've seen here wants that Suicune for himself. He wants to battle it, I think. Not really sure exactly what his motivation is, despite his dialogue. Oh, thanks for being an asshole. But that's kind of what he's interested in. Power Gem. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. There we go. Thunderbolt. Okay. God damn it, that fucking graphical glitch. I swear I hate that so much. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and heal. Again, since obviously my fucking Flaffy got fucking paralyzed and shit. But Flaffy will not be the main star of this next gym battle. The next gym leader is a fighting type gym leader that has a Primeape and a... Who's he, what's it? A Primeape and a... God damn that graphical glitch. Why does it keep doing that? A Primeape and a fucking Poliwrath. That's what it is. But to fight him, you gotta clear out a couple of these guys in order to get access to the waterfall thing above him. And once you get access to the waterfall thing above him, you can pull it off of him, basically. And then he will fight you after seeing that you're determined enough to encounter him, I guess. I don't know. So we'll go down here. Go up. I'm going to fight you so you don't block my way. He's got Hitmonchan. That is a very powerful Ice Punch. Please don't do it again. And you did it again. Alright, fine, fucker. Croconaw, just kill it. Thank you. That was one of the big downsides with Hitmonchan in the previous generations, is that it didn't get access to fucking physical fire, ice, and thunder punches this time. Come Gen 4, and Hitmonchan became way better than Hitmonlee. At least in my opinion. I don't have to fight that guy, so I won't. But I do have to turn this gear, which... as you can see, pulls that little thing over. So now we can fight him. This is Chuck. Another in the list of forgettable gym leaders. However, of the 3 gym leaders that I tend to think about, he is one of the ones that comes to mind. For the most part, though, most of the gym leaders I don't even think of at all. And look at that, a level 23 fucking Togetic just took out both his Pokemon within less than 4 turns. And again, the graphical glitch. Fuck you. But he gives us Focus Punch and access to be able to use Fly outside of battle, which will be given by what I could only assume is his wife standing outside. I don't know why I assume it's his wife, it just kind of makes sense in my head. However, I'm not giving Togetic Fly, so I'm going to give it to a fodder Pokemon. In this case, it's going to be that Fearow that I saved from earlier. So we're going to move that to where the Machop is, since Machop is most likely not going to be a final team member. And go to our TMs. There we are, Fly. Replace Aerial Ace with Fly, because Fearow doesn't matter. And we're going to fly back to Olivine City. And we're going to take on the next challenges in the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been ZDS here, making YouTube fun one video at a time. And I will see you guys in the next video.